Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Rumer Willis clapped back at trolls who shamed her for promoting sex toys while being a mom. The mom of 35 took to her Instagram stories on Thursday, hours after making a post promoting a Belisa vibrator. The eldest daughter of Hollywood icons Demi Moore and Bruce Willis criticized societal norms that shame women for discussing topics like sexuality and breastfeeding openly. In a culture where it's so frowned upon to feed our children in public, or to talk about female pleasure, talk about female sexuality, Rumer shared. Rumer, who has a 1-year-old daughter named Luetta, then told her critics, maybe get laid, or go and masturbate. Maybe that will make you feel a little bit better. The actress still wore the same yellow tank top she sported in her original post as she shared 5 clips to her stories. So I was just looking at the post that I had put up. And, what I think is really interesting that I wanted to bring up is that a lot of the comments I was seeing, other than just regular troll stuff, is, oh my god, you're a mother, you know? Don't be showing such intimate moments. First you're breastfeeding, and now this, she went on. And I'm bringing it up because what I think is really interesting, and speaks to the whole point of why I did this post in the first place, is that we're in a culture where it's so frowned upon to feed our children in public, or to talk about female pleasure, talk about female sexuality. We're literally so oppressed and suppressed around these issues, that just the idea of even posting about something or having some sort of casual off-the-cuff conversation about it is like the reaction is visceral from people. She went on, and I think it's really important to have these conversations. To be able to remove some of the shame around it. I think it's so challenging as women to even be able to like a young teenage girl to create a dialogue with your partner about your pleasure. Unless you have had a mom that from the get-go, as a little girl, and I guess, even for me, who had a mom who was really sharing about how important my own pleasure was, it's still such a challenging topic to discuss. Willis emphasized the importance of open dialogue and removing stigma around female sexuality, especially for the sake of her daughter. And as someone who now has a daughter, the idea of putting any sort of shame, or making her own sexual self-discovery, putting any sort of shame or taboo around that, I just think is honestly kind of despicable. Because I was Lou to be able to love her body, to absolutely be able to share, or not share, with whoever she wants to. And I don't want there to ever be energy where she feels shame about her sexuality. I appreciate that everybody can have their own opinion. I'm not sharing this stuff to say that you need to talk about it if you don't want to. But, I do think it's important, collectively, that we stop shaming people for talking about their sexuality, or talking about breastfeeding. She wrapped up, telling her followers, I am proud that I've gotten to this place in my life where I can openly share about my sexuality, where I can feed my daughter. I don't feel any shame about it. I don't feel shame about having any sort of discussions about sex toys, about masturbation, about anything like that. And nor should you. I think we need to start raising the level of consciousness and awareness so that as we are raising this new generation of young men and women, that these old societal kind of boxes that we try to shove everybody into need to be abolished. That's just my personal opinion. You can take it or leave it. And I just ask that you try to refrain from hate and negativity on my page. 'Cause that's not what I'm about. And also, it's my birthday month, so be kind, she told her followers, before suggesting that they go and masturbate. Her original post featured 2 snaps of the star holding the pink sex toy in her hand. She wrote in the caption, in a world where women's pleasure is often overlooked, taking time for solo practice is a powerful act of self-love and discovery, which is why I'm hooking you all up with toys for International Female Day. Embracing our own fantasies and desires is essential for cultivating an intimate relationship with ourselves. By removing the shame and taboo around this, we honor our bodies and they